Cutting across to some big news coming in. Nepal Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli calls for a cabinet meeting, urgent cabinet meeting there shortly amid growing demands for his resignation. Remember, India and Nepal has been facing tensions for quite a while. Here we're looking at the last few months, things not being the best between the two nations. At a time like that, there's also growing demand for the resignation of Nepal's Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. And now he calls for an urgent cabinet meeting there, which will be carried out shortly. A growing demand over his resignation will be discussed. Here we're looking at Nepal Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli calling for a cabinet meeting quite shortly. Anytime now, the cabinet will come together to discuss the growing demand for Oli's resignation. Nepal there carrying out an urgent meet. Here we're looking at growing demand for Nepal's Prime Minister's resignation, KP Sharma Oli. In fact, Kathmandu's ruling Nepali Communist Party is trying to resolve the internal problems within parameters of the party's tradition, said an influential member of its central committee. The crisis saw its peak on Wednesday with 30 of the 44 members of the standing committee demanding resignation of Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. Akshata joining us for more details. Akshata, take us through this Nepal's emergency meet in the backdrop of growing demand for his resignation. Prime Minister.
That's right, Nabila. And we have to also put this in context of what it means for India. Considering in the last few weeks, there's been this massive controversy over the map that the Nepal constitution put out, after which there was growing dissent within the party that KP Sharma Oli belongs to which the Nepal Prime Minister, of course, blamed India. He claimed that India had a role in the instability that he's facing within the party. And in this kind of times, where there is growing dissent, significant developments that are coming in, that's led to a lot of speculation that KP Sharma Oli is set to resign. He is shortly going to be meeting the president, after which he's called for a cabinet meet as well. He's been deemed very often controversially as being pro-China, which hasn't really augured well for India, which is why we've seen a lot of tension as well. While all that developments were happening along the line of actual control, KP Sharma Oli also continued to poke India with that very controversial map, where several parts of Uttarakhand, the likes of Lepu Lake, were in fact identified as parts of Nepal. And that triggered a massive controversy. India registered a very, very strong protest, but KP Sharma Oli personally pushed that through and even said that, his constitution would pass it, which is what happened. And when that happened also, there was a lot of instability within his party, to which Oli, the Prime Minister, said that India had a role to play. He claimed that India was fomenting trouble for him within the party, leading to dissenting voices. What we are understanding at this point is that the Nepal Prime Minister will be meeting with the cabinet in just some time from now. There is a lot of speculation of whether he's going to be making a formal announcement of his resignation. Won't really be surprising, Nabila, because there is a problem with regards to the lack of support that he has within his own party now.
Right.
And because of that, he could be perhaps taking this decision with no other option but to resign before he's actually shunted out because of the lack of support.
Right. Akshata, thank you very much for joining us with those details. Here, growing chorus against Prime Minister of Nepal. He's already come under fire for his remarks against India in recent past.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.